I get that body's like it's an instrument, man. I got to get it back tuned again. My goal is to have abs by my birthday, but only because I know it would probably happen. I mean, it's like, it's just something that I've procrastinated about for so long, getting in shape. Because when you're not just morbidly obese, you know what I mean? Then whenever you gain weight also, it's another thing too. Some people just gain weight in their stomach or their ass and it really shows up. Whenever I gain weight, man, it's on my whole body. So my face gets fat, my everything gets fat. So whenever it's a while before I realize, I'm like, well, fuck, man, I'm a little pudgy bastard and I don't feel good. So a couple months ago, the old zombie here had to cut out all sugar, no highly processed foods. I'm taking some nutrients for my brain and my body, trying to eat right, trying to only put good things into my body, trying to exercise. And wow, it's like it's an experiment in clarity, guys. Whenever it comes to, not really knowing. I don't know. No, I'm not a really high stress person or anything like that anyway. Whenever it comes to doing what you love to do and waking up every single day doing what you love to do, it's my world. It's your world. I'm just a squirrel. But the thing, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot to be said for one thing. Eating a bunch of highly processed foods, I think, has a lot to do with it. And the way that you feel. I like used to, whenever I was bored, I would just want to snack on stuff. And now, whenever I'm bored, I want to do something, if that makes sense to anyone. Whenever you've got the right things in your body where your body's not hungry, because, you could go eat all this bullshit food, and your body doesn't want to eat that. It wants to store that. It wants to eat your lean muscle tissue. Or, right? Is that what happens? I don't know. I know that I feel better after trying to eat. And it's tough, too, trying to fucking figure out what's good for you, what's bad for you. Good luck with all that. I'll help any way that I can. You're welcome to send me an email. Talk to me about your diet, about what you got going on in your training. And there's definitely some good places around Brazoria County. And there's two that I recommend around Brazoria County and one online. And yeah, we can hook you up with how to get your mixed martial arts training, or if you want to train in some jiu-jitsu, or if you want to train online. There's all those different ways. Like I was wanting to get into yoga. People don't want to just walk into a yoga class and look like a complete idiot. However, it's neither here nor there. If I walk into a yoga class, I'm going to look like an idiot. But that's what I'm saying. I look like an idiot anyway, but the point. So I pick up, what is it? Core Power Yoga. Picked up Core Power Yoga the other day. And I think I popped it in here when I was talking to you guys the other day, just to check it out. And I was like, yeah, I need to be a yoga teacher, because this dude's like, got his hands all up on these fine young women. And I'm able to say that. I'm able to talk about fine young women, because I'm allowed. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a beautiful day today. A beautiful day today, guys. It may even constitute a motorcycle ride. Yeah! Might have to make a little lap around Brazoria County. Might have to go over to Ken Joe's and get me a barbecue sandwich myself if it looks like motorcycle weather. What are we at? 52 degrees today, guys. 6 o'clock this morning. Trying to get this thing done a little bit earlier so it doesn't finally upload to you all at noon, because it's called AM dickweed. That's how I kind of felt yesterday. But you gotta understand, man, I'm out in the boondocks. I'm out. I'm out. I'm sorry. I've got Channel 2 News on. Look up. It's Jennifer Reyna again on the screen, man. I got to change it. I can't handle all that beauty. I'm kidding. You know what? I'm not kidding. I think she's a lovely lady. But god dang, whenever you put her up against these other monsters, you know, the other news people, it's like used to only beautiful people were on the news, and it's like, no, we must have equal rights. Me too. Like, what the fuck have they done now? Ain't nothing wrong with putting some bohotties and some good-looking dudes on the news. Ladies, that's what you want to see right when you wake up, huh? You see some motherfucking Sasquatch-looking dude out there. Alright, Chewbacca. So let's say words of wisdoms for your mind. Live for your mind, live for your body, live for your spirit. Divide these things out evenly. And it's challenging, I know, guys, because fuck. Sometimes people just fucking get in your motherfucking line, in your fucking lane, in your way, in your course. They're just in the middle of your fucking point A to point B, and you need to get there. And sometimes they rock the fucking boat just to try to piss you off. But you know what? I don't think most of these people don't know any better. They have a self-serving type fucking attitude. So you've got to rise above that. There's nothing that if anyone else comes to you with any of their moods or opinions or views, right? Or you get a message or a fucking alert, and there's some sort of a news there. And if it doesn't have to do, well, I mean, a mastermind would tell you any news. But if it doesn't have to do with one of your close family members being seriously injured or something tragic like that, and if it's just what I would consider some knock on wood bullshit, just some bullshit, if it's other OPP, other people's problems, it's other people's problems, not property. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You down with OPP? No, but if you had other people's problems, man, it's other people's problems. Now, this is the thing. If you're the fucking mediator and you're the person that's been solving this other person's problems, and you're the go-to, then you must be cool as ice. You still cannot let that motherfucking affect your world. You know what I'm saying? Like, 1 minute I'm like, this is something that I've had to work on myself. And something that I've caught myself, like talking to you all, saying, hey man, don't let other people come into your world and shake your monkey tree and then put you in a bad mood. Right? And then I find out that I'm fucking got a 357 in my right hand, fixing to kill a fucking pit bull. That motherfucker chasing me on my bicycle. And you know what I say? You know what? Fuck that. Life's too short. So then yesterday I was going to ride my bicycle for exercise. I'm like, you know what? There's pit bull. There's two big pit bulls in it. I say, you know what? Fuck these pit bulls. I grabbed an aluminum baseball bat, got on my bicycle, and went for my bike ride. I told myself, these motherfuckers get out of line. They're fixing to get fucked up. Because I'm not riding down the street and being afraid of no motherfucking dogs. The police have already been over, the animal control dude's already been over there twice, knocked on the doors and shit, and these fucking pit bulls are still out running around in the middle of the fucking street. Now, I didn't see them whenever I went for my bike ride. It was beautiful. And I feel like a motherfucking, like a moron, because I'm carrying an aluminum baseball bat with me to take a bicycle ride. Well, I took my motorcycle for a lap 2-3 days ago through our whole our whole community out here, the town, the Hollywood. Go see what's on the up and up in this motherfucker. Because you know, that's the thing, dude. People don't fuck around on our street, period. And when I say that, we've got kids, we've got my parents that are both retired, GW across the street, he was an older gentleman that lives, you know, it's him and his granddaughter, and we're all hard working, work very hard for all the things that we have, and we're proud of the things that we have. And we don't like fucking crackheads walking up and down the motherfucking street at 2 or 3 a.m. Guess what? You'll get a spotlight turned on your ass. We will ask you, what the fuck are you doing around here? That's the kind of people we are. And if you need help or you're lost, you're going to get help. You're going to get something good to eat. You're going to get a motherfucking blanket and some sleep or a ride to wherever you need to go. But if you're up to no good, you're going to get motherfucking escorted right down to the next street or on out of the motherfucking neighborhood. That's a fact. And that's one thing that I try to encourage everyone to get to know your neighbors, because that's really your go-to. That's really your comfort zone, your go-to, any kind of first response. You know what I'm saying? Natural disasters, anything, any kind of an event that would, the first people that you go to see are your neighbors. So why not get to know them? I can tell you that. Let's see. Do I know my neighbors? I don't know my neighbor that are rebuilding their house. But I know there's GW. There's my parents. There's Miguel. There's Jesus. There's Brandon. And then fucking Donnie. So, yeah, there you go. We got the fucking... the disabled dude that's... what is he, paraplegic or something like that, and fell out of a tree back in the day, allegedly while he was on some kind of dope. And so now he's crippled, but guess what? He never quit doing the dope, so now we got motherfuckers pimping hoes and doing dope, and government's paying for it all. Yeah! Well, it's nice, isn't it? Yeah. He's cool. He's a cool motherfucker. Looks like Kid Rock. And if he could stay off that shit, then he might actually be able to do something with this crippled ass. And I can only say that, man, because fuck, it's fact. I'm gonna fucking discriminate against that motherfucker just like it was any other person. Because have you ever heard of someone doing crimes, getting in trouble, and like, these motherfuckers don't want to put him in jail for anything because, yeah, he just like shits everywhere, pulls his fucking catheter out and sprays it everywhere. Nobody wants to deal with that shit. So yeah, it's and that's just kind of what I've heard over the grapevine. It's kind of messed up. No, man, we can't take that dude to jail for doing anything because we can't facilitate him. That was an actual comment made by some of the people involved in him being up to no good. So that kind of gives you their opinion, that they really don't want to deal with it. So I don't know, man. I say get to know your neighbors, try to keep your neighborhood safe and on the up and up. And the main thing is what I'm saying is, whenever you start to get to know your neighbors, I would want you to continue on becoming involved in your community, by maybe run for office, man, run for city council and see how you like it. Because please, we have too many politicians that are career politicians. So I'm saying housewives, any of you guys out there, you got a little bit of extra money in your pocket, you're independently wealthy or not, you got a little extra time on your hands if your job doesn't take 60 hours a week, then fucking run for some sort of office, man. You get into it. You guys get into some politics. That's the way we need to bring it back to where everybody in the United States should be in office. They should do their 3 or 4 or 5 years. I guess it's 4 years. Okay, so we should do 4 years, And those of us who were not us, those of you who are in the military, that's what I'm saying. That was your 4 years. That was your thing. That was what you did. And then the people that got in trouble and went to prison for 4 years. No, that doesn't count, does it? No, but yeah, I think everyone should go and just serve their term as a politician to represent their community.